Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Monday, the 22nd of September. Donald Trump believes the US lost its greatest evangelist for American liberty when Charlie Kirk died. The US president has been speaking to a packed Arizona stadium at the memorial of the 31-year-old conservative activist. Other speakers have included Kirk's wife Erica, as well as members of the US cabinet. Trump says Kirk became immortal when he was assassinated almost 2 weeks ago.
I know I speak for everyone here today when I say that none of us will ever forget Charlie Kirk, and neither now will history.
The Australian Prime Minister says they are in sync with Canada and the UK in regards to Palestine. Today, all three Commonwealth countries have formally recognised a Palestinian state. New Zealand hasn't yet made a final decision, but expects to make one later this week. Anthony Albanese says unified recognition is important.
It means that 3 of the Five Eyes nations are all making this decision today.
New Zealand and the United States are the other 2 Five Eyes members. The Prime Minister believes it's not good enough that patients will be disrupted because of senior doctors' strikes tomorrow and Wednesday. It means almost 13,000 people will have their health care delayed after the Association of Salaried Medical Specialists rejected the latest pay offer. Christopher Luxon says he wants doctors to get back around the bargaining table.
That's the right place to actually close this out. It's been going on for a year. The minister's tried to find a way through by saying let's go to binding arbitration and make a decision on what the offer should be.
And Luxon's confirmed an announcement about significant reform to the electricity sector will be made before the end of the month. He says Minister Simon Watts wants to address the gas shortage and prevent a repeat of last year's electricity crisis.
We actually should have abundant, affordable electricity energy. We've got heaps of natural resources to be able to do that. He's thinking very deeply about thermal and firming capacity because actually, we need gas.
Prosecutors are summing up their argument that Ha Kyung Lee intentionally murdered her 2 young children, leaving them in suitcases at an Auckland storage unit. The 45-year-old's on trial at the High Court at Auckland charged with the 2018 deaths. She's raised an insanity defence. But Crown lawyer Natalie Walker claims Lee's an unreliable historian, having given at least 5 different accounts.
First, that she had no children. Second, that she had the children but she left them behind in an institution. Third, that someone murdered her children, but it wasn't her.
Authorities are struggling to keep up with an infestation of pine trees in Southland as wilding pine spreads rapidly in the region. Federated Farmers Richard Dawkins told Kerry Woodham the issue needs more government attention.
This will be one of our key election priorities for the next government, is actually putting increased resource into weed and pest control.
To sport. New Zealand has completed a best finish at the Athletics World Championships, registering 5th equal on the table, the medal table, with 2 golds and a bronze in Tokyo. Discus thrower Connor Bell placed 10th on the final day. A trio of stalemates in Premier League football. Manchester City and Arsenal drew 1-1, as did Aston Villa and Sunderland, while the Bournemouth-Newcastle fixture finished goalless. The Black Foils have finished 8th at the latest Sail GP regatta in Geneva, slipping to 3rd overall with 2 rounds remaining. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.